Hey, scrunky uncles,
Hello.
fancy aunts, and everyone in between,
Hmm.
and the people who don't give a fuck.
Two genders.
Yeah, the 11 genders. People
Yeah.
who don't
11
give a
genders
fuck.
and spices.
Yeah, it's it's like the Chinese 5 spice, but you got 2 more. What's your favorite spice in the Chinese 5 spice? Is it the white pepper? It's the white pepper for me.
Hmm. What are the spices?
Yeah, you know what? That's a great question. What are the Chinese 5 spices?
I don't know, so I can't make a fair assessment.
All right, here we go. It's gonna be star anise, fennel, cloves, Chinese cinnamon, and Szechuan or white pepper.
I'd probably go for the Chinese cinnamon. That sounds good. Like I like cloves. Okay, star anise is fine. I mean, star anise. Wouldn't have Coca-Cola without our friend star anise.
Hell yeah, and by extension, fucking Diet Coke, which is what this podcast is powered on.
Yeah. So do you want to change your answer now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with star anise. Star anise is definitely a good one. Yeah, that's a good spice mix. What's your favorite spice mix?
I'll have to say any of the curries. I don't know. I like those kinds of spice mixes.
Okay, like the Thai curries or the Indian curries?
Oh, geez. Yeah. I guess God.
Because
what kind of music do you like? Oh, all of it. Like,
yeah.
What kind of curries do you like? All of it.
Yeah, that's true. I love a good curry. I've recently gotten more into like Japanese curry. And Japanese curry's wonderful. They got a nice gravy. And they got the rice.
Yeah.
They sometimes have like a hamburger patty or something.
Mm-hmm. Just put that on some mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Put an egg up in there. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Are you gonna eat the rest of that? Yummy.
Cummy in my tummy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gonna eat the rest of that dick? I went to an orgy last night. It was pretty cool.
Again?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what do you mean again? I went to one like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take a rest. I take time off, No, I guess that was maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some of the same people. It was, I don't know, four of the same people out of the 10. So, yeah.
Oh, nice.
That was fun. Got to hold
Some
someone.
new people rotated in as well.
Yeah. Got to hold someone while they got the shit absolutely beat out of them, and then I got to beat the shit out of them consensually, very consensually.
No, yeah.
They enjoyed the shit out of it, and then later, like pretty much everyone was done with their scenes and stuff, but I'm still horned up. So me and my friend are fucking on the couch. And everyone, like, there's like 10 people there, and like the other 8 people are just like sitting around just watching us fuck. And we're fucking, and I just look up and notice everyone's watching. I'm like, hey, how's everyone doing tonight? And yeah,
time to work on my tight 5.
It was some great crowd work.
Yeah.
Everyone laughed. That was great. Yeah.
Just gotta keep everyone laughing at the orgy.
Yeah, no.
Do you usually get like food? Is there food?
Yeah, no, that was totally a food spread. I always bring a box of wine to the orgy, like usually like the black box Pinot Noir, because that's pretty good wine.
Nice.
And everyone enjoys a glass of wine at the orgy. Not everyone. Some people are sober, but
Yeah.
It's a popular.
You could bring some that Welch's sparkling grape juice for them.
Yeah, I should. Or the Minishevitz alcohol free, Minishevitz NA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always loved drinking that Welch's sparkling grape juice. That stuff was good.
But let's see, we had some cookies. We had my friend always brings Rice Krispie treats, but they're made out of Fruity Pebbles to the orgy. This is the second orgy I've been to where they brought that exact same thing, and I'm like, hell yeah, these rock. There was a bunch of snacks. Yeah, there's definitely snacks at the orgy. You know, wherever you're gonna have like drugs and stuff, you want snacks too.
Yeah,
you know, and also when you have you need to replenish, you need to refuel, and also when you're getting the shit beat out of you.
Eat some guacamole, then eat some guacahole.
When you're doing any like violent sex stuff too, that takes a lot of energy, and so you need to replenish. You know, you gotta stay healthy. If you're gonna get the shit kicked out of you consensually, you want to stay healthy.
Yeah, you gotta bring some of that. Bring protein drinks.
Oh
some
yeah,
recovery, some coconut juice, coconut waters.
I should bring the soylent to the orgy. I'm gonna be the only one drinking soylent at this orgy.
Yeah, you gotta have bananas because bananas could be, have a dual purpose, obviously, because they have electrolytes, and so you don't get a cramp or anything.
But it was really cool. It was a real fun time. Can't wait to do it again. Yeah.
Nice. Fun times. That's just have like the regular orgy, on the calendar. To be like, oh, it's orgy day.
Yeah.
You there, boy? What day is it? Why, it's orgy day.
Don't you know, sir? It's orgy day. Do you not have an orgy? Hey, everybody! Look, this man doesn't have an orgy to go to on orgy day. Yeah.
You know that fuck pig in the window? The one as big as me, sir. Yes, that boy. Grab it for me.
Take all your money and buy it, and get the best baker in town to bake it.
Yeah. I want that fuck pig here. Stat.
We're gonna dom the shit out of him, you and me, Tiny Tim. What's doming, sir? Yeah. No Tiny Tim at this orgy, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, unless that's what you call my penis.
That's only because it has a limp.
Yeah, it uses a set of crutches to get around. Yeah. What do you think about the dick splint? You can get like a surgically implanted dick splint, and so you can like get hard again.
Hell yeah.
I'm for any cool surgery that makes like anyone like a fuck cyborg in any way. And that's a cool like gender affirming surgery for anybody, usually probably like
a pneumatic option where it goes
yeah. I'm low on hydraulic fluid. 1 sec. Let me
spit on needs a little bit more hydraulic fluid.
Hawk Tua, give me some of that hydraulic fluid.
I love her. She's great. She just like stole a whole bunch of money and just completely disappeared.
She came back. She came back.
Did she?
Yeah, she finally did a podcast again. I guess they weren't supposed to post it, but they did or something. I don't know. Something fishy's going on. I smell something fishy. It smells like the wolf down here. Why does it smell so fishy?
They probably know that she probably knows that all her fans are idiots. And that she can like, you know what? Why don't we just do one more crypto pump and dump? They'll fall for it again.
Yeah, Hawk Tua 2.
Yeah.
Coin symbol Hawk 202.
I hope she steals even more money from people. That's the only way you can really like expect to have any sort of financial freedom in this country nowadays. It's like, you gotta do a crypto pump and dump scheme,
right? Or invest in them,
or invest. Yeah,
like get on on the ground level.
Investors.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sucks.
Otherwise, yeah, shit out of luck.
Anyway, what's been going on, dog?
Living the dream.
Farting.
Living the scream.
Farting in places that you probably shouldn't fart.
God, am I ever. I did take a really bad forklift certification, so I'm finally taking the forklift certification for this job now. Like I guess I've been driving it illegally the entire time, and it was probably one of the worst forklift classes I've ever been to in my life, because the guy was 70 years old. He had just had a colonoscopy, so he kept farting.
Yeah.
Being like,
hell yeah. Let's give a fart up to that, dog.
And he just kept doing my wife jokes.
Yeah, fart up.
Like he's like, 90% of a forklift's weight is in the back, just like my wife.
Yeah. I hope he accentuated every punchline with a fart.
It's like, then happier, like high toned or low toned, depending on how it is received.
Yeah.
It was sort of people laughed. It was like,
Damn, dude, did you just shit your pants?
Yeah. But I'm really glad that I spent my Saturday off work doing that in the morning at 7 in the morning.
Oh, dog.
It's really great.
Saturday at 7 a.m. Yep. That sucks. I would have just killed myself instead.
I should have should have just ran him over with the forklift and shot myself.
There, that's the other sound effect I was looking for.
So that's been fun. It's been a fun week. It's been a fun weekend.
Did he tell the class he just got a colonoscopy?
Yeah, to explain the farting, because
why did he even come in? Like that's not a good way to go into work, farting all the time. Like you just take a sick day.
He's 70 years old. He's like,
is there no one else who can teach this fucking class, man? It's a forklift certification.
Apparently not. Like he also was just like, I used to turn on videos but I don't believe in them anymore, because I'd turn on the videos and people would fall asleep. So instead, I'm going to tell a bunch of rambling stories and my wife jokes instead, and that teach you absolutely nothing. So it was just like, wow, I'm glad I'm listening to this guy, because he kept also forgetting what he was talking about in mid-sentence.
Yeah.
And then move on to another topic.
Yeah.
And so the entire time I'm looking at my two coworkers who have never driven a forklift in their lives. And I was just like, oh God, he's not teaching them a single thing. They were taking notes. I was just like, what are you taking notes on? There's nothing of value in this class. But yeah, it's he was probably one of the worst forklift instructors I've ever had. And so yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what tomorrow brings, how they receive the class. And there was like a really cute cat there in the shop.
In the shop? Okay, that rocks.
Yeah. He was all dirty. He was gross.
Yeah. So, did you know that we have a Patreon?
I did, actually.
It's at patreon.com/dumbidiotbs. There you can listen to all of our podcasts. You can listen to our entire backlog. We have some video. We have a whole bunch of shit on there. For as little as $2 a month, you can help keep us editorially independent and ad-free, and you can vote on what we watch every week for either this or the Media Dungeon. And you can get all of our podcasts at one time, at one place. It's very convenient if you like our content. If you support us at $5 or more a month, we give you a shout-out every week to people just like Vinny, Gursky, Jormore, Kyle Simmons, Star Trek Enjoyer, D. Riker, Papa Poison, Awful Star Trek Drawings, Jose Martinez, Gabe Siciliano, Robert Yolito, Asher Pliskin, Ethan Adams, Former Twink, Nick Savard, Shane Sawyer, Anthony Cabrera, Phil McCavity, Danny, Dylan Lance, Jordan Hill, Elizabeth Hearn, Luna Dahlia, Professor David Craning Seitz, Dandy Leone, B. Flick, Teddy, Jody, Shrimp God, Shane Williams, Sam Mayo, Locke Fanile, Skeptic, Gillian McCrary, SFC Punk, 7 of 9, Nathan G, Iggy, Abigail Simpson, and our good friends over at the Hate Speech Podcast. We thank all of you and really appreciate your support. That's really rad.
We love you.
We love you so much. We'd like to do mouth stuff with you. We hope it's okay. If it's not, you know the safe word. Let's do stuff that's gay. All right. Yeah. For $10 a month, you get access to my private movie server. You can watch all of Star Trek in one place. Like all of Star Trek, including all the movies and stuff that neither Paramount nor HBO has, because I think HBO has a bunch of the movies now, and Paramount just has the series.
Yeah, they unloaded their movies recently.
Yeah, except for fucking Prodigy, that's all on Netflix. So you have to be subscribed to 3 services otherwise to watch Star Trek, all of it. But we have it all in one place. We also have 21,000 films, motherfucker. That's a lot of fucking films, more than all the streaming services combined, except for maybe if you count Tubi. Tubi's got a lot of bullshit, but we don't have ads
and Pluto.
Up on our shit.
Like, I think you can watch, also all the episodes are on Pluto too.
Oh, are they?
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, all the episodes, but are the movies on Pluto?
I don't think the movies, the shows, but like, I noticed that the other day, but the only thing is there's like lots of commercials, like especially commercials for this one prostate cancer drug.
Oh, that'd be good to like watch on a date, like bring over a date and be like, hey, Pluto and chill.
Pluto and chill. Wow, we're getting a lot of the ads for this prostate stuff.
Pluto and prostate massage.
Yeah, maybe you could check mine, see if it's okay, see if I need this this drug. Nubeca. I need to see if I need Nubeca.
I'm glad you remembered what it was. You're like, maybe I should check that out. Yeah. It just kind of hurt to pee. Yeah. For $20 a month, you get access to Soy Trek merch. I just got all of the blanks. I'm gonna be sending them out probably sometime this week of the next batch of cool stuff. It's gonna be sweatpants. Everyone loves sweatpants. So,
especially since it's cold out there.
It do be cold. It do be a chilly motherfucker out there. I wear like 3 layers on every part of my body when I'm going outside. I'm so cold all the time, man. It's so fucking cold out there. I hate it.
I'm a year-round shorts guy, so it's freaking everyone out here.
Oh man, yeah, you were a monster. I don't understand how you people live. Like that should be the next Robert Eggers movie, not fucking the Wolfman or another Dracula film or anything, but the fucking guy who wears shorts in the winter.
Yeah, year-round shorts guy.
Yeah. In a world where all reasonable people wear pants when it's cold, one man against the world.
At least I'm not like that one dude from that show Dual Survival where he wears shorts all year round, but he doesn't wear shoes.
What? I saw some guy running, like, it was like 25 degrees out the other day, and I saw some guy like running like with a backpack on with no shoes, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is that guy like one of those weird barefooters, or like I don't know. It was crazy. I was like, oh, lol, I can't imagine that because it's got to be so cold. It's got to be so cold. It had just snowed too, so I was like, what the fuck?
I remember when I worked at the Baltimore Whole Foods, like a guy came in without shoes. Mm-hmm. I was just like, "Oh, why aren't you wearing shoes?" I just asked him, and he's just like, "It's legal." And he started
legalize feet, man.
Legalize bare feet, motherfucker.
Yeah.
The like, right okay, to. Well, I'm sorry I said anything.
You haven't heard of the 27th Amendment, the right to bare feet? Yeah.
Mr. Reebok, tear down these shoes.
Yeah. So, what's going on? We're watching some Star Trek today, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah. One more time. One more shout out to the Patreon. Patreon.com/dumbidiotbs. That's where we're at. Thanks for your support. We love ya. We'd like to drug ya, but in a consensual way. Yeah, you know, like forced intoxication. You ever get into any of that?
No.
Pussy. I'm gonna start like doing the opposite of kink shaming and be like, yeah, you ever get into piss play or anything? And people are like, no. I'll be like, yeah, you're pretty weak.
Weak motherfucker.
Gross.
Gotta put some pills in your butthole.
Love that shit. So we are here today to talk about something that our patrons decided we should watch. Star Trek Voyager Resolutions. This is Voyager Season 2, Episode 25. It first aired May 13th, 1996. A good, almost 30 years ago now. That's crazy to think about.
That is insane.
Yeah. It's the 40th of 168 episodes of Voyager and the 40th released and produced. It is the 417th episode of Star Trek overall. So kind of pretty near the halfway point of Star Trek, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would constantly be shifting. That number would be shifting depending on.
Yeah, depending on how many episodes there are, but you know, it's they're not making that many episodes of Star Trek anymore, so it's always going to be somewhere around, you know.
Fortunately or unfortunately, it's hard to say.
Yeah. So, this episode was written by none other than Jerry Taylor, the Queen, co-creator of Voyager and showrunner for a couple seasons. Wrote 17 episodes of TNG also, where she was a producer, 3 episodes of DS9, and 14 of Voyager. So, amazing showrunner, amazing writer, just absolutely iconic. Like, a great creative mind. One of the main creative forces, I would say, behind... you know, the golden age of Star Trek, the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
No. This one's directed by Alexander Singer, who is the director of both 6 episodes of both TNG and DS9, including Relics, Ship in a Bottle, and Descent Part 1 and 2 from TNG. And from DS9, he did The Adversary and Hard Time, the one where fucking O'Brien goes into a mind prison. I love that episode.
We're all in a mind prison if you think about it.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, America is a mind prison. He also directed 10 episodes of Voyager, including Tattoo and Threshold. So 2 of the...
Oh, no.
I know, right? And also Random Thoughts. So this director has a track record with
those 2
Voyager.
episodes alone, he should be like
Excommunicated from I was going for excommunicated. You're going just straight for the guillotine. Wild. No, but he's got a decent resume though for Star Trek overall, just not so much for Voyager. Mm-hmm. But can we blame that on him? Voyager wasn't nearly as well written as the other two shows, I don't think.
No, it does have like some very batshit episodes though.
Yeah,
that has that going for it.
It does. This one isn't that batshit. This one is fairly tame. It's kind of
it's batshit when you like imagine there being sexual tension between Chakotay. I mean, old Chakotay could have sexual tension with anyone.
Yeah.
That's where the you start to have some sort of like that's challenging my belief here. Like I don't think that's possible.
It suspends your disbelief a little bit.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't. It's this episode, not my favorite episode. I won't lie. It's kind of.
I saw which one it was. I was like, no.
Yeah. I don't remember this one that well, but when I watched it, I'm like, I vaguely remember it, but I like just kind of like forgot about it because it's not that good.
No,
it's not that memorable, except for it's the fucking episode where Chakotay and Janeway kind of get freaky. Kind of, not really.
Or maybe they did. I think they fucked.
Maybe. Who knows? It doesn't come out and like say it. I wish it did.
I think they do accept it. Like just like there's no like anger or sadness really on their part, which I think is odd. Yeah. They're just like, well, I guess we're here.
Yep, looks like we're gonna die together alone on a planet.
Yeah.
No, we got a monkey though. We got a monkey.
Yeah, you think they would just they wouldn't send down any supplies? They would just send them down like 2 phaser rifles.
Wouldn't it just send them 1 phaser rifle with 2 shots left?
Yeah, and just like have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'd ask for. Like, I don't need this technology. Don't give me a replicator. Just give me a batleth. Give me a sharp batleth.
And a bathtub.
Straining yourself out in a bathtub with a batleth.
Or just replicate a toaster.
Just fucking yeah. So yeah, this episode, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Some other people are finding it, but this whole plot, this arc kind of sucks. You wanna just briefly talk about the episode, and then we'll talk more about the episode after the episode, because it's not a whole lot happens. Yeah, it's okay. So we open up on a planet, and like Janeway and Chakotay are released from like these I don't know, stasis chamber type things. They've just been down there on a planet. They've been informed by the doctor for 17 days or something like that. They've contracted a virus, apparently. They've been bitten by some bugs on the planet, and there's like no known cure for the virus, and they can't be led back onto the ship because it's contagion, even though I'm like, why can't they beam them into quarantine while they look for a cure?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's true. Like there is like sealed areas on the ship where they wouldn't like infect anybody else, have to come into contact with anyone.
And they said that there is apparently something in the environment that prevents the disease from killing them, which is why they have to stay on the planet. But I'm like, why can't they just figure out what that is? Like,
yeah, like just pump that sort of atmosphere into the room like, or whatever, like see what the components are and just like recreate that.
Right.
I mean, like that was like when we watched the TAS episode where Spock and Kirk got gills. They were able to just make them an aquarium.
Yeah, that was so good.
They're like, okay, here's an aquarium for you guys.
And he's like, Kirk's like, sucks Spock's dick underwater. Bones is like, well, not without me in that tank, damn it.
Well, he could, if anything, it'd be easier because he's breathing through his neck and not his mouth.
So that's true. That's true. That's true. He's like, no, you don't really get any more. This is crazy. And I don't even have to spit on that thing.
I don't need a snorkel anymore.
Yeah. So someone brought up a good point about Hawk 2 Online, which is like, don't give me the hawk part, because that's like hawking a loogie, and I don't want you to like hawk a fucking loogie on my dick.
It's mucus.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Oh god, I almost threw up in my mouth just now.
Right? Just imagine that. Someone just like hawking a bunch of mucus all over your cock. Oh
god, please stop. We're sorry. Sorry to our listeners.
No, I'm not sorry. I need you to know. Gosh, I wish I just got a colonoscopy so I'd be like farting through this entire thing. I always have the fart sound effect, I guess.
There's something that says you can't just go get a colonoscopy right now.
That's true. I should just like go into the emergency room and like, I need a colonoscopy, and like, why? What do you think you have? And I'm like, no, you don't get it. I just need one. just put something up there, please. Please, can you put?
It was also funny because like in the beginning of the class, he was like starting like, he said something like, I mean, we've all pooped our pants, right? And he held up his hand, and I was just like, huh? And then that's when he revealed that he had a colonoscopy, and he's just like, yep, everywhere I go now, I bring 2 pairs of underwear.
Everyone has pooped their pants, pooped their pants, pooped their pants. I have not pooped my pants since I was 6 years old.
Damn, lucky.
Yeah, I don't know. I am actually very lucky because I don't like eat particularly well. I do get a good amount of fiber. That's all I can attribute it to. But I've never sharted, never pooped my pants. Actually, I take that back. I was really sick one time and I sharted. That was gross.
Oh yeah. I sharted on the Appalachian Trail. That was fun. Just out of nowhere.
Sharting on the Appalachian Trail.
Sharding on the Appalachian Trail.
That should be their next tourism campaign. It's just
trying to sing that to the tune of like sitting on a log in the burr.
Yeah.
Wasting time. Whatever the song is.
Yeah, I don't know. So Janeway tells Tuvok to continue its journey to the Alpha Quadrant with him as the new captain. Janeway explicitly forbids Tuvok from contacting the Vidians, who might have knowledge about a cure for the virus. As previously, they've taken every opportunity to harvest organs from Voyager's crew. We'd seen the Vidians, I think, on like the 1st or 2nd season, where like they were like responsible for blowing up a Vidian ship or some shit. Yeah.
And the Vidians stole that one guy's face.
Oh yeah. The face thieves. Yeah, they're like an advanced species who like likes to harvest body parts and shit. They're fucked up. It's pretty cool. I actually like the Vidians.
Yeah, 'cause the phage, like they just like all their stuff just keeps falling off of them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty neat. So, Janeway and Chakotay prepare to spend the rest of their lives alone together on the planet. Janeway researches some potential cures for the virus, and they meet a monkey. Yeah.
It's apparently called a Jeffries.
A Jeffries. Probably after the Jeffries tube, and whoever the Jeffries tube was named after.
Yeah. It's a kind of spider monkey. Which I thought it was a gibbon, which shows my lack of monkey knowledge.
Yeah. You seem like a guy who would like try to buy a monkey.
I thought, there was a point in my life when I was younger where I thought a monkey would be pretty cool because, that's what like TV shows have taught us.
Mm-hmm.
But then learning the truth about monkey ownership and how terrifying it is, like I don't think I even ever want to meet a monkey in my life.
Yeah.
Like if someone brought a chimp somewhere and was like, Pat, go shake hands with a chimp, I'd be like, fuck no.
Yeah.
I'd shoot that thing. I'd shoot that chimp. I'd shoot that chimp.
I'd buy a gun, wait the 3 days, come back, shoot it. I'm walking to the gun shop.
All the time
so
now.
it requires me to put on the application, what do you intend to use this firearm for? Monkey.
Shoot chimp before it kills me.
That monkey gotta go.
Monkey gone to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven. All monkeys go to hell.
I'll send them there myself. They're riding shotgun.
That'd be a great fucking like dumbass T-shirt to like market on Facebook. Like, all monkeys go to hell because I'm sitting. Well, wait, no, that could be seen as super racist. Never mind.
Yeah, we're dealing with a very tense political climate now.
Yeah, so. Like maybe all dogs go to hell because I send them there with my gun, and then like a Smith and Wesson 38. I'm just a pissed off uncle who hates idiots and stupid people, and I drink too much beer. Fuck you. Praise Jesus, and then it's all in like a big Punisher logo on the back.
Except the Punisher logo is like a dog skull. That would be a stupid sticker, like a Punisher skull, but it's a dog head, and then it says like "I love my Shih Tzu" or something.
Mm-hmm. So they have a bunch of equipment beamed down to them before Voyager leaves, and so they Chakotay and Janeway get to work on looking for the cure to the virus. And Chakotay states since a cure couldn't be found by the doctor after he was searching for so long, they should stop searching and enjoy the time they have left, but Janeway refuses. Janeway instead finds a primate-like creature. She finds the monkey again, who alerts her to an incoming plasma storm. It like points up to the sky, and she's like, "What's wrong, monkey? Is there something up there?" And the fucking like the plasma clouds glow, and then fucking Janeway tries to run back, and she falls a bunch. It's
it's silly Billy Gumdrop stuff.
It is. It's bad acting, kind of. It's dumb. The storm destroys a bunch of the research equipment, and therein we get a little bit of romantic tension between Chakotay and Janeway.
Mm-hmm.
So
they gonna fuck.
They gonna fuck. Well, they're it's like prison gay, like a situational, like, well, I mean, this is the only other person to fuck, and like that's what Janeway's thinking. And she's like, I guess if I have to fuck Chakotay, I will fuck Chakotay. And Chakotay's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And she's like, I guess I'll fuck Chakotay.
I'm gonna hawk to a throw up on that thing. So we go back to Voyager, and we're in like a meeting room, and they're talking about a bunch of stuff, like should they contact the Vidians, yes or no? Should they just keep going? Should they go back? And Harry Kim is real adamant that they should, like, he thinks this is wrong, what they're doing. And he's like, maybe we should contact the Vidians, or at least try to find a way to get a cure for this. Taurus does have DNA that has like some immunosuppressants in it that the Vidians could offer a cure to the phage, which is, the disease that has fucked them up forever, and the reason why they like to steal body parts, presumably. Maybe they just do it for kicks.
Yeah, just shits and giggles. They, But I mean, they are falling. Their faces are just like falling off.
Mm-hmm. So the ship also has the goodwill of the Vidian scientist Dr. Pell, who has previously been saved by the ship's doctor. They also enjoyed a short romance. Tuvok and Kim argue over this course of action a couple times, and Tuvok thinks this is illogical. One of the many reasons for this is that Voyager had recently helped destroy a Vidian ship, leading to the loss of over 300 of their people. Kim argues and comes close to being permanently relieved of duty after a private discussion. And this is maybe the best acting in the episode, is the stuff between like Kim and Tuvok, and maybe the most compelling stuff, because it's like, you know, kind of a moral dilemma.
Like, because like on the planet, there's like the romantic subplot between Chakotay and Janeway is kind of disturbing.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna give you a massage like I used to give my mom. And Janeway's like, oh, this is too hot and heavy for me. And I'm like, oh, come on.
It's like, can we stop this, please?
Yeah. So Kim argues with Tuvok and is shot down and outranked. The next day, Kes comes to talk to Tuvok in the ready room. And she tells Tuvok a bunch of stuff and, like, tells him basically, like, he needs to rely on his crew's emotions, especially, like, the ones that actually feel stuff, because he doesn't feel shit, right? Because he's a fucking Vulcan. So, she gives a compelling argument that he's being illogical with this, so... Tuvok soon realizes with the presence of the crew on the bridge, changing his mind might be the best thing to do. Voyager ends up contacting the Vidians, who seem willing to work with them. So they go to travel and meet the Vidians. We go back to the planet, where there's some more dumb romantic subplot. We go back to Voyager, and they get to the Vidians. However, it's set up for a trap, and they have like 3 ships waiting for them. Pell herself had formulated a cure for the disease for Janeway and Chakotay, and she contacts the doctor on his personal channel while the battle's ongoing. The crew decides to like send out. They need to get the fucking the antivirus or whatever on the ship, so they need to lower their shields for a few minutes or a few seconds, and they decide to send out like a bunch of antimatter in that time and blow it up to dismantle the Vidians. It's a okay sequence. It's a very Star Trek. It's cool.
Yeah.
The crew manages to transport the medication and blow up the antimatter, disabling the ships and getting away. So on the planet, after the debris from the storm has been cleaned up, Chakotay and Janeway are discussing their new vegetable garden, and Janeway says she finds growing vegetables very like calming now, when she used to like hate it. She also like used to hate camping, and she kind of likes roughing it now, and I don't know. She's a new woman. She's a whole new woman.
Yeah, I bet she likes roughing it.
Oh, she likes some rough trade over there in them bushes, baby. She's like, oh yeah. So over a couple miles from here, I built us a rest stop so we could have a rough trade in the bathroom. Yeah.
She's like,
I even replicated a bunch of poop so it smells like a rest stop. So
that's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. So on the planet, no. So suddenly, when they're talking, their comm badges begin to work again, and it's Tuvok, and he's like, hey, we're like 30 hours away, but we got a cure for you. And they're like, cool. So they pack up their new home and return to Voyager. and immediately they're just like immediately back to work. They don't have any time to like get caught up or anything. They're just back on the bridge, and fucking Janeway's giving commands.
They kind of just been on vacation this entire time.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, but like with the disease, they've been on sick time. They've been on sick leave. Like that's not the same as vacation.
Yeah.
Like they didn't decide to go to this planet. So.
No, they were just like, yeah, and it's just like, wow, thanks. You know, we immediately get to go back to work.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode. What'd you think?
This episode was okay. Like, it's like one of those things where it's just like, you know
what episode
really
it follows? Or you know what episode?
It follows Tuvix.
It does.
So this is almost like punishment for what they did to Tuvix.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's the universe being like, "Ha, see what you get. See what you get for killing our boy, our innocent baby boy."
You stupid bitches. Mm-hmm. Guess what? You're gonna have to fall in love on a planet. Which is, they deserve that, you know.
They do. They do be deserving it. Yeah, so this is a fine episode. I don't know. I'd give it a fucking 4.5 out of 10. It's not that good. It's like below average.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just like, yeah, you never really. I mean, like, sure, like Janeway is like working around the clock to find a cure for this disease. But like, she seems to have like too easily accepted her fate in a way. Mm-hmm. It's just like, she's like, well, I guess, we have to just like, because like this is such a downgrade from being like, captain of a spaceship. Yeah. To now just being like, well, I have to be a domestic on a planet with the most boring guy in the entire world. Yeah. I'm sure
the only guy I've ever met with a face tattoo who's not interesting in some way.
No, and yeah, and like, and you're like, and I'm sure like they probably have like a pad with like all the known works of whatever on it, that could entertain them, like books and everything, but still it's just like, I think you would go mad.
Yeah.
And there doesn't seem to be that sort of like threat ever in the back of their mind where it's just like they're going to go insane.
Yeah.
Like just the two of them on a planet by themselves with a fucking monkey. They would just go insane. And really it would have been more humane to just leave the phaser with two blasts in it.
yeah, that would have been like a more interesting way to go about the entire series. Or it'd be great if they did that and like it was implied they killed themselves, and then the next episode they're just back, no explanation whatsoever.
No explanation whatsoever.
Just they're back.
Yep. Yeah. Guess what? It's all fine.
Everything's cool, guys. Yeah, the a lot of people like this episode because it explores like a romance between Chakotay and Janeway, which is something a lot of people ship, and I'm like, that's like completely unprofessional.
Yeah. And I mean, if the implication is that they do have sex, it's like, okay. I mean, I do like how like Star Trek does have that sort of like maturity where if they did have sex, like they just like, okay, well, we're back into our normal command structure, and we
can't have sex anymore. Yeah, it's like,
and we have to move on from that.
It's like the time that Picard and Riker were stuck on that planet together. What was it? Risa, and they Eiffel Towered that woman. They just.
I mean, they were basically got an Eiffel Tower minuet too. So.
Oh yeah, they were. They're both fans of jazz, baby.
It's like someone came in, like, computer stop program, and then minuet just disappeared, and it's just like they're just like holding hands. They're just like, just their dicks are out, and they're just both like coming at the same time. But Minuet's no longer there. It's just like, there was a woman here a minute ago, I swear.
What if Minuet was Moriarty?
Yeah, it was like a scheme to get Picard's DNA. Like he turns a corner and goes spits it into a cup. and then like shifts into Moriarty. He's like
and got you again, Monsieur Picard.
And then he sold it to the Romulans, and that's how they made Shinzon.
I have something you might like. What is it? Antimatter technology? Federation secrets? No! A cup full of cum.
That I farted into a bag for you to take into.
Moriarty in an empty holodeck farting into a Ziploc.
At least some of that's Picard's. I can't make any guarantee. People have been visiting Minuet for quite some time.
It's Picard's, maybe Riker's, could have been Geordi's. I don't know. It's probably a mix of all of them.
See what you can get out of that.
You're going to probably have to find one or two of Picard's in there somewhere. I call this the Enterprise Fruit Punch.
It's the fruit topping.
So yeah, that's that episode. You been watching any other Star Trek?
Nah,
me neither.
Just thinking about it all the time, though.
Yeah,
it's always on my mind.
I do be thinking about Star Trek. There was some Kanar at the orgy last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You're like, well, call me Damar.
No.
The way I'm sucking.
Call me Garak, the way I'm Garak-acking on that cow. Yeah, well, that's Star Trek for you. This has been Soy Trek. If you liked our podcast, maybe like, rate, and subscribe wherever you get podcasts. And of course, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/dumbidiotbs. We'd love to see you there. My name has been Britton.
Absolutely. I've been Pat. Thanks for trekking with us, soy boys, girls, and other burly beans.
Hang dong.
Dong.
And shocker.
Shocker.
Soy, 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 soy,
Soy,
soy, soy, soy, soy, soy, soy, soy,
boy. That's how we do it up in here. Don't you know? Don't you know? I think you do know. I think someone told you. I don't think you were supposed to know. Gosh, I should talk to them. Because that wasn't really supposed to happen, and I apologize. It was really a miscommunication. I don't think that I have any clearance to say this, but I want to eat that asshole.